Short story by Paul McCann, The Stable Secret. There once were 3 children called Jill, Bill and Phil. They lived together in a shed by the railway tracks where the trains had not ran since the electric walkways were introduced. The only thing that ran on its own were the horses that galloped upon Daydream racetrack each Saturday. One Saturday morning, after the 3 little children got up and had breakfast, they decided they would go searching for secrets. Bill, who was always the first to speak, said,
"Well, I know a secret path down by the river. No one ever goes over there, so how about us checking out there to see where the path goes?"
Jill looked at Phil, and in a shrill, Phil said to Bill,
"Oh, no, not another secret path, Bill. Listen, I've been told there's a secret inside that old haunted house where nobody lives. Why don't we go and see what's locked up in there?"
Bill looked at Jill, who turned pale and looked ill. Suddenly Bill turned to Phil and said,
"Oh no, Phil, look, there goes Jill."
As Jill ran up the hill, both Bill and Phil shouted, but Jill kept running until she had gone from their sight. On the spot where she stood was a small piece of silk. It was red on one side and blue on the other.
"What do you think it could be?"
said Bill. Phil inspected the cloth, and after a brief moment he said,
"It's some kind of secret message Jill has left for us."
They both ran down the side of the tracks, and in silence they pondered about the mysterious silk cloth. Suddenly, as if hit by a bolt of lightning, Bill jumped up and said,
"Hey, why don't jockeys wear colourful silks like that?" "You're right on money, Bill,"
said Phil with a thrill. The 2 children immediately ran up the hill, and before you could say giddy up, they were standing at the gates to Daydream racetrack. The man at the turnstile pushed them back as the paying public came through. Somehow Phil and Bill managed to squeeze into a turnstile with 2 of the racegoers. The racegoers' steward never saw a thing, and in an instant Bill and Phil were standing in the betting ring at Daydream. The next race was getting ready to be run as the 2 children hunted for clues to Jill's whereabouts. On the ground, Bill spotted someone's lost racebook. Something caught his eye. It was the name of a horse on the front page of the racebook. The horse's name was Jill Secret. Bill and Phil made their way to the stables, where the horses were being groomed and jockeys were mounting up for their rides in the next race. Through the public address system, the race caller ran through the names of all the starters in the race about to go. It was just when he called out the name Jill Secret that Phil and Bill saw Jill. She was standing beside a jockey who was sporting red and blue silks. He mounted the horse with the name Jill Secret stitched to his saddlecloth. Bill and Phil went over to Jill, who smiled, and she stood still.
"So, I see you've found my secret,"
said Jill. Jill's Secret scored a 5-length win on her first start. I don't know whoever said that secrets must be kept, because sometimes some secrets should be shared. The end.